Yeah, man, I gotta come on and get this interview, man, while I'm in the presence of a thorough OG, man. Y'all know who it is, Smackwater. What's happening, bro?
Already, that guy, nigga, you know what it is. Realest nigga on the ground, king of common sense, you know, nigga that makes shit happen, man. It's the streets move how a nigga move, you know what I'm saying? And if they don't move how I move, then something wrong with you, my nigga.
That way. Man, you've been doing your shit for a minute, but it seems like you done came back now on the front of the stage again. Like, what is it like, man, going from just, like you said, from where you from in your neighborhood to backstage with some of the biggest celebrities? How did that happen?
Shit, for me it happened through consistency. Everybody got their own ways of making shit pop off, but for me it was just consistency and really not having any expectations. You know, I never started this shit with any expectations that I was gonna be. I was just doing some shit because I had just came home from the penitentiary. I was just doing some shit, and you know, the shit just so real that motherfuckers gravitated to it. But I never had no intentions of blowing up. I didn't. In my mind, in all actuality, it was hard for me to even fathom how it made sense for a motherfucker to get rich or to make this out of a career or for anything to come of it. You know what I'm saying? In all honesty.
So now you got like everybody know the brand. When you hear cake ass nigga, people think of Smackwater.
Yeah,
what is
funky
cake?
bitch.
What is funk? Hey, I want to get the funky bitch. That's gonna be another one. But where did cake ass nigga come from?
It came from my best friend, Spark Plug, may he rest in peace. We had a trap back in the day. We was in there shooting dice one night, and I think my partner Solo was on the dice and burnt dice, so they was arguing over who burnt dice, and Kent called that nigga a cake ass nigga, and we all just stopped and just bust out laughing like a motherfucker, you know, stuck amongst the clique, you know what I'm saying?
All right, now I know you from the streets. Like I say, you done been to the pen, and I watched some of your videos that you just put out, and I got to hear some of your story. Tell these people, man, about how important it is for a street nigga to evolve and not be able to stay in that mentality forever.
Well, some shit, when you ask a question like that shit is relative to each individual. Is it important for that individual to evolve? You would like to think that anybody that's in a certain lifestyle or anybody that has a certain mindset or way of thinking, you would hope that they would want to evolve into something better. But some people just think that where they at is where they belong. But as for me, you know, I got tired, man. You know, going back, seeing man, if you never seen somebody go out the penitentiary feet first, man, that shit there is, it fucks you up, man, to see somebody die or get killed in that motherfucker, man, and, you know, they rolling a nigga ass up out of there, man, and, you know, that shit go to my psyche. I ain't gonna say yours, but my psyche, it went to fucking with me. And then on top of that, the two things that really changed me this last go round, where I was like, man, I'm done with this whole ass shit. The first thing was when I was going to court, and the first day, my lawyer, I had a court-appointed lawyer, came in with my case file and my history and my criminal history, and that shit was thicker than a phone book. And when she said it, if you've been to Harris County, you know you're on the other side of the window, and the window sill is made of concrete. And when she sat that motherfucker down, I felt the concrete vibrate on the other side. I was like, damn, man. I say, man, that's. She was like, yeah. And I felt embarrassed like a motherfucker.
That's you.
Yeah, I was embarrassed like a motherfucker. And then during my first grandmother died back when I was locked up back in 2001, but my maternal grandmother died this last time, and I really didn't want to go to the funeral, but they, you know, motherfucker like, man, go to the funeral, whoop de whoop, man, your people. And I was actually getting out in 2 weeks, And so I went to the funeral and they had a nigga chained up like Hannibal Lecter, and you know, you had to be in front of your family, and you know, it just, I just knew, man, this shit here, you done wasted your whole life, you done gave these people an ample amount of your time, man, and basically done fucked off a lot of your life.
Right.
You know.
Let me ask you this, because I went to a crossroads not too long ago to where I got tired of some bullshit that I was doing, but I had to recalibrate my spiritual life and really put God in his proper place. What do you think the importance of God is into a nigga's life, into a man's life?
Well, I ain't just no religious junkie like that. I believe in spirituality. I believe in balance. I believe in that there's something greater than us all. What it is, I don't know. I don't listen to no man when he talks about God, because, you know, a nigga try to tell you about some shit he never seen, but he can't tell you about something he witnesses with his own eyes every day. Here's something you've never seen, but you gonna give me, motherfucker, be like, niggas is quick to say, God is beyond man's understanding, but let me tell you about God. Come on, my nigga, you know. But, you know, find what works for you. And what works for me is trying to have balance and trying to be a good individual, man. I try to be more of a builder than a destroyer. And I try to leave every situation better than what I found. And at this point in my life.
I can dig this. Now, we're talking about balance. We're going to end on this right here. We're talking about balance. Clearly, as it relates to the relationship between man and woman, we are severely off balance. What is the deal between the cake-ass nigga and the funky bitch? How did us men let these women get so out of control to where it ain't nothing but a bunch of cake-ass niggas that don't know how to control and have authority no more in the room with this woman? Right.
Okay. Nah, it's a great question. And what it is, man, there's a few different things that play a part in that, but probably more than anything, us as a people, we done bought totally into this American culture, this American psychology, and it's bullshit, because you got motherfuckers running around talking about normalize this, normalize that, normalize this. You know why motherfucker tell you to normalize something? Because it's abnormal. You telling me to normalize some shit that's abnormal. What the fuck would I normalize some shit that's not normal? You know what I'm saying? That shit is crazy, my nigga. So as a people, man, we done bought into a whole bunch of bullshit, man, and it's to the point now where they give power to the bullshit, that if you don't agree with the bullshit, something wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? Or you out of line, or you trying to cause somebody harm or discomfort. I seen a clip where they was talking to this transgender motherfucker, and it's like the narrative. I don't know why they choose to run with this narrative. In today's society, motherfuckers feel like if they say something and they say it over and over and over and over again, it'll stick and that'll make it true. Because motherfuckers always try to say a transgender's life is in danger. I haven't heard of a transgender getting killed for being a transgender.
Not in my life either.
I recall one transgender getting killed back when I was like 14, 15, and it wasn't because it was a transgender. It was 4 niggas grabbed just happened to be a transgender from over here in Montrose and took him to the bank and made the motherfucker get money out their bank account and killed him. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of these motherfuckers, I'm surprised a lot of more of them ain't getting down to shit, because them motherfuckers out here playing a dangerous game. They motherfuckers are be trying to put dick on a nigga, and you know you're a whole nigga. Motherfuckers ain't, you know, so it's really that, man, we buying into a whole bunch of bullshit, man. Like daily, every day you wake up, there's some new bullshit that they present you with, and it's up to you whether you want to buy into it or not. But it's a good chance that they get enough of society on the side of the shit to where you really ain't got no choice. You ain't got to buy into it, but it's gonna be there. It's gonna exist. You ain't gonna be able to miss the shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's just crazy.
Well, we live in turned upside down.
Yeah,
man. What's appearing to be right, they done made it wrong, and the shit that's right and the shit that's wrong make it seem fair.
And the women is just, women is lost, confused, turned the fuck out. They fucked up. You know what I'm saying? They are extremely fucked up, and we fucked up as men. It's just, and that's what they aim to do, chaos. Because as long as they could keep us fucked up or in conflict with each other, confused, it's all, because everything is about power and control. And you got a little bit of motherfuckers controlling everything, and in order to keep that control, they got to make sure that everybody stays off balance and off kilter. So that's basically what it's about, man. Just making as much chaos as possible, because as long as we focused on this bullshit, we'll never focus on the real problem at hand and the real motherfuckers that's really oppressing us and causing all of the problems in everybody's life.
Shit, y'all heard it like that. Hey man, I appreciate you coming through, brother. Listen, y'all. Tell my people, fam, where can they go follow you at?
Just I'm Googleable, my nigga. Just type in Smackwater. All kind of interviews gonna pop up. Instagram, Smackwater79. Just type in Smackwater. It's gonna pop up, man. You done seen me before, cake-ass nigga. Stop faking and shaking like you don't know who I am. You done seen at least one video, my nigga. I've been doing this shit going on 11 years and been going viral, before damn near was even the term viral. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all know what the fuck.
Y'all know what it is. Y'all heard it here, man. It's your boy, Billionaire Boy, aka J.E. Ditto. Hey, man, this is the press box. I'm bringing Smackwater back to do something way more thorough than this. This was just the introduction, man. We out of here. Cake ass nigga.